All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Thursday Night Local Vocal here at 30A Songwriter Radio, where we highlight a local artist from our community in an intimate acoustic setting where they set the stage by telling their story of the song before they sing it. My name is Cole Huffer from Enlightened Studios, and I am proud to present our highlighted artist this evening, Emily Stuckey.
Thank you. Glad to be here tonight. This is kind of the first little intimate setting I've played in a really long time. So glad I could do it. The first song I'm going to start with is called Sweet Home. It was the very first one that I wrote. I wrote it when I was about 19. Well, no, I had the idea for it when I was about 19. My grandfather wrote some super sweet notes to my grandmother, which she kept and had preserved in an old photo album. And I found, years later, and it said, to my sweetheart, I want to go back home. I want to lay underneath a pine tree. And I thought, man, that's a really cool saying he had. I think I'm going to use that for a song. And as years went by and I started learning guitar and whatnot, the song Sweet Home came about from that little note. In 1953, my grandpa always said he wanted to go back and rest his head. Mary was at home while he was away. He wrote to her, and this is what he'd say: I want to go back Alabama, I wanna lay underneath the pine, and I wanna go back to Alabama, to that sweet home of mine. Moss in the trees and midnight jubilees, bonfires and the feeling of feeling free, sounds of the crickets, the crash of waves, sunset in the sky at the end of the day. And I wanna go back to Alabama, I wanna lay underneath the pine, and I wanna go back to Alabama, to that sweet home of mine. On his way to Kansas, he was thinking about his life and all the memories that have made it right. He was searching for something that he just can't find. Something always takes him back to this special place of mine, and I wanna go back to Alabama. I wanna lay underneath the pine, and I wanna go back sweet home of mine, to this sweet home of mine. Thank you. Appreciate that. That song I actually recorded with the Crickets at Enlightened Studios. So that's going to be a single soon. Yeah, I'm in a great band. We're called the Crickets with a K, and we're super excited because we started playing together, all three, well, four of us, about 6 months ago, and we started a Kickstarter to raise money for a full album, and we've just had a blast playing all over the place, and look us up on Facebook. This next one I wrote a few years back. It's called "You're Still No Good." They actually play this one back home. I'm originally from Fairhope, Alabama, and I moved to Santa Rosa Beach in April. So they play this one back home in Mobile on the 92 Zoo on their local radio station, and I'm real proud of that. This one's called "You're Still No Good." You think I learned by now your little games? Oh, and I shamed your name. You knew my heart was open, and you took your chance, and you left it broken. And I told you, if I saw you well, I would sing at the top of my lungs what you're all about. You threw me away just like you knew you would, but I'll still sing it, yeah. You're still no good. Will you walk around town with your head held high, and nobody knows except you and I? There's no consent for what you've done to my heart. You should be ashamed, 'cause you lied from the start. And I told you, if I saw you well, I would sing at the top of my lungs what you're all about. Threw me away just like you knew you would, but I'll still sing it, yeah. Still no good. Thank you so much. I wrote that about getting my heart broken. Not particularly one person, but everybody goes through that in their lifetime before you meet the right one. So anyway, he's actually a good friend of mine. He's a musician, so it's funny because he knows that song is about him, and we just laugh about it now. Get a slug of water here. Well, I guess a little history behind my music. I started singing as soon as I could talk, probably. My mom's in the audience, so she can attest to that. I loved The Little Mermaid, and I loved old show tunes and super, super old movies. I just thought the women were so fancy and lovely in the way that they sang, like Rosemary Clooney and all those lovely ladies. I just thought it was so beautiful, and I wanted to sing like that. But I guess it started at an early age, and I was always too shy, kind of shy to sing in front of people, except family. I drove them absolutely nuts at home. But I didn't pick up a guitar till I was 25, I think is my first guitar, 25 or 26. And I thought, man, I am going to learn how to play this guitar, and I'm going to write my own songs. And sure enough, I did. So you're never too old to start. Don't let anybody tell you different. Well, this next one I wrote for my mom is called When You Got the Blues. I wrote it like 4 Christmases ago one night on our front porch. It was a horrible, horrible storm, and I sat on the front porch and just started writing away, and it came out. When You've Got the Blues, I wrote this for her, for Mom. And she always encouraged me to sing and play, and, when life kind of had me down, just to let it go. It's all going to get better. So, yes. Thanks, Mom. When You Got the Blues. When you've got the blues, 'cause life's got you down. It's hard when you wake your heart on your sleeve. But don't you forget I love you. Don't you forget what makes you you. Peace and love and happiness are as Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Is there any way to turn me up in that monitor just a hair? Check 1, 2. Thank you. Thank you. I can hear. All right, this next one is called Cool Cool Waters. My husband and I wrote this one together a few months back, and I wrote this one about sitting on the dock of my favorite river. It's called the Magnolia Springs River. It's in Alabama. If you've ever been to that town or heard of it, it's pretty amazing. My mom and I had a house. We lived over there for a long time, and it was just so peaceful and beautiful. But anyway, the special thing about that river is it's got a natural spring that runs in it. It's called, like, people call it the cold hole because it is freezing cold. But it's just like jumping in ice, but you feel so refreshed and so awesome when you get out of it that you just, I don't know, just something very healing about it. But anyway, I wrote Cool Cool Waters about sitting on the dock of that river and just kind of, releasing any kind of troubles I had. I've always felt comfortable there and happy, and so this is my song about that river. Sitting on banks of the Magnolia River, trying to figure out which way I should go. I could head upstream to the cool, cool springs on the bottom of the bottomless corridor. If I head downstream on this winding river, I'll eventually end up in the Long Week space. Who's to say which way is better? The decision's mine at the end of the day. Cool, cool waters take me home to the world to leave me alone. Cool, cool waters let me roam. Cool, cool waters take me home, take me I could sell my soul and do exactly as I'm told, but you know that ain't the way that I like. I will follow my head through the shadows in the dark, but the sun will shine on my back someday. Cool, cool waters take me home to the world to leave me alone. Cool, cool waters let me roam. Cool, cool waters take me home, take me Let the magnolia trees sweep away my indecisions. Let me free my mind and let it be. Oh, let it be. Hey, Thank you so much. That's one of my new favorites. Well, this next one's pretty new. I wrote it about my brother. He is my just one of my God. I just love him. I miss him. He's in Colorado, but we're only 2 years apart, and he truly is my best friend. I feel like he's my twin. So it's hard to be apart from him. But I wrote this song for him. First time I saw you, I said, oh my. Big brown eyes and a pacifier smiling up at me. Hey little man, I'll always have your back. We made growing up on Berkeley Street. Drove our mother crazy. It's a wonder she can't think. Oh, brother, oh, brother, I'll always be here for you. Oh, brother, thank God I was blessed with you. Remember the climb to the top of that magnolia tree. Collecting all the neighbors' plants. Singing all the colors of the wind. With you, oh brother, I'll always be here for you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us for this Thursday night's local vocal here at 30A Songwriter Radio featuring the amazing Emily Stuckey.
Hey, glad to be here. This is great. I love this intimate setting, as I said earlier. It's been a long time since I played solo, so I'm a little rusty. But I'm so glad you guys are here. This is great. If y'all have any questions, let me know about anything. I really don't have a lot of solo stuff coming up. I'm actually writing with my band, The Crickets, for our upcoming album. So we have been booking a lot of shows, but that's good. We need to have some time for that creative writing process so we can write some good stuff for you. This one is called Agree to Disagree. My husband and I wrote this one a few months back. I don't know if any of you guys like Patty Griffin. She's one of my favorites. But she dated Robert Plant, and they broke up, and I was just devastated. So we wrote this song called Agree to Disagree, because sometimes you agree to disagree, and that's okay. Let's go down to the water's edge this morning. Let's go down to the water's edge today. Show me things from your point of view. Maybe I'll agree with what you're saying. Maybe I'll start to see like you. Maybe you can start to see like me. Maybe we'll walk hand in hand beside all the ghosts that tend to harm our soul. And maybe we'll agree to disagree. Maybe it can start with you and me. If we don't see change, if it feels the same, maybe we'll agree to disagree. The water makes me feel connected. The water makes me feel brand new. This could be a new way of living, taking things away that they do. Maybe we'll agree to disagree. Maybe it can start with you and me. If we don't see change, and if it feels the same, well, maybe we'll agree to disagree. Let's go down to the water's edge this morning. Let's go down to the water's edge today. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. This tea is wonderful. is hot. The jasmine, it's incredible. This next tune is called Learning the Hard Way, which I love to do. I have done throughout my entire life. Anyway, this song, I was going through a rough time and learned the hard way. So I thought I'd turn it into a song. It's morning time. Sun shines in my eyes. I made a bed full of lies, not to my knowledge. Believed all the lies. Even when I was fully warned, little did I know the price I would pay. When will we learn to trust in our instincts? We'll pay the price as long as we ignore them. But I guess that's just life, learning the hard way. Runaway girl, all of her convictions on a path to set her free. Every day she heals a little more, 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 more. When will we learn to trust in our instincts? We'll pay the price as long as we ignore them. But I guess that's just life, learning the hard way. Now the past is a past. Hearts are made of glass, and now she knows to trust in her instincts, and they'll pay the price for playing with fire. But I guess that's just life, learning the hard way. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys have any questions so far? Anything? Yeah. I can't think of anything else to say. I'm trying to think of all these little fun things. And I had lots that I wanted to say, but now I've completely forgotten. You guys know how that goes. I am Shane. What you got? Oh, man. Well, I like to say first and foremost that I'm a vocalist, not a guitar player. But I like playing, it's fun. But, my first love and the first thing that I started out doing and wanting to do that I knew was singing. The learning guitar came later on. I've only been playing for, let's see, how old am I? I'm close to 30, so 4 years. But I knew I wanted to sing at a very early age. Like I was saying earlier today, or the first set, I knew every song to The Little Mermaid. Any Disney movie, I knew all of the words, all the songs, and I loved to sing them. I loved to show tunes, and God, I must have been like what? 2? My mom's in the audience, so I'm. How long did I drive you crazy? Forever, didn't I? Oh, The Little Mermaid! Yes, Ariella. There you see her. I'm just kidding. We should do that one, Shane. We should do that one. You could be Sebastian. Love it. We gotta do it. We got to do it. That'd be fun. Man, I'm one day we need to do a jam of all Disney movies. How fun would that be? Yeah. We all could have a little wine and sing along. Well, I can't have wine, but I mean, y'all watch y'all drink. Now I'm expecting a baby so I can't drink anything till after I. Yeah, so thank you so much. I'm super excited. My first baby, so it's super exciting. Super scary too, but it'll be all right. Oh man. This next one my husband wrote. It's called Anyway Somehow. He wrote it for me. Kind of about how he felt about me. Hey. And we have a special relationship, and he's just, it's more like a best friendship with him. I wish he could be here tonight. He's actually a musician himself, and he should be actually doing the same thing maybe I think in March. I'm not sure, but you can hear his story then. But he writes a lot, and we try to write together, usually in separate ends of the house, because if we're in the same room writing together, we tend to fight over different parts of a song, or no, this sounds better than this part. So anyway, it's been a lot of fun, and he wrote this one for me. It's called Anyway Somehow. I woke up this morning, but the sun forgot to shine. I walked myself along somehow to the end of the line. I stared out the water, just thinking about you. And I wondered where you were and if you've done the same thing too. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, who's to say exactly how I wound up here? Well, maybe it was a show at the end of last year. Oh, never mind, it doesn't seem to matter anyhow. I just need to hold you tight anyway, somehow. Whoa, anyway, whoa, anyway, whoa, anyway, somehow. Oh, if you're feeling lonely, won't you go ahead and call? Know you've got the answer and you won't let me fall. Ooh. Whoa, anyway, whoa, anyway, whoa, anyway, anyway, somehow. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anyway, somehow. This tea is helping. I lost my voice a couple days ago. Or actually, it's been in and out for 2 weeks, and it really went out the other day. So that hot tea is really helping. Thank you, Josette. Oh, thank you. I feel like it's kind of shaky. Appreciate you. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I got the pleasure of meeting you open mic, which I want to go back to you, the Barista Brothers. So much fun. I know. I'm digging it. I'm so glad you guys are all here. This is really special. It means a lot. Now, this one, it's called Save Me. I wrote this about my husband. When we met at an open mic, and I didn't want anything to do with any guys. I was like, I'm, independent, and I'm going to do my own thing and play wherever I want and hang out and this and that. And I met him there, and he was I could tell he was watching me very closely, and he was like reading my mind. It was very odd, and I thought, look at this weirdo. But anyway, he kept coming to more shows, and he's just a very deep person. He's like that with everybody. He pays attention and he reads you, and he's just a phenomenal person. But this one's called Save Me, and it's for Robbie. Well, you read me like a book with only just one look. I don't pay him any mind. He's one more to tell me lies. Shut down and so low. I didn't mean to be so cool, but could he save my heart? Could he save my stone cold heart? Would you catch me if I I fall, I'd be at your beck and call. Seasons came and they changed. Our love stayed the same. As I put the past aside, I finally realized that it saved my heart. As he saved my stone cold heart. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just going through all of my little emotions with the my writing and all that from start to finish. I'm laying it on the line for you guys. I don't think I tightened this mic up. It's moving on me. Man, I had to sing. This was the hardest place I've ever had to sing, but I had to sing at a funeral a few weeks back, and the mic they had at the funeral home like kept moving lower and lower and lower, and I was like, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do?" I was doing this, and I know the people thought I was nuts, but I made it through, and I finally was like all the way down here singing, but I did it. It worked. And they loved it, and it made people happy, so that's all that mattered. It did. It made the it it made the parents happy. It gave them some comfort. Me playing those couple songs, and I'm glad I was able to do that because it was bad. When you lose a kid, that's just 2 kids. It's bad. So, yeah. All right. This one's called The Rainy Day Blues. This song is actually, I laugh because it's kind of bad. I wrote this song about working for the worst boss you could ever have. I don't know if anybody's had a terrible boss like that before, ever, that you just want to strangle a little. But I did. And this one was called The Rainy Day Blues because it rained, man. It poured every time I had to drive to that place, I swear. I think I literally stayed a little whiskey bent the whole time I worked for him because it was that bad. But anyway, this is called Rainy Day Blues. This morning, rainy day blues. Woke this morning with rainy day blues. Set my alarm clock to 7:30. Don't you know I slept on through? Rolled out of bed, and Lord, I'm feeling real crazy. I still got my clothes on from last night. Roll out of bed and I'm feeling real crazy. I still got my clothes on from last night. Woke this morning with the rainy day blues. Woke up this morning with the rainy days. Boss man, give me one last chance to make it on time. I can feel him tighten the noose. So disrespectful to this decent person. Why do I put up with all his abuse? So disrespectful to this decent person. Why do I put up with all his abuse? Woke up this morning on the rainy day blues. Woke up this morning with the rainy day blues. Got the rainy day. Got the rainy day blues. Got a rainy day. Woke this morning with the rainy day blue. Thank you. Thank you. Don't mess with the songwriter, huh? Break.
All right, thank you guys so much. We're going to take a quick little break. Don't go back anywhere. We got one more set with the amazing Emily Stuckey, and she's going to tell us a few more stories and give us a few more songs, so don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to wrap up this Thursday's event, Local Vocal with the amazing Emily Stuckey. Got a little cool information here. Right now, as we speak, we actually have live listeners in Houston, Madison, Destin, Tallahassee, Bellevue, Toronto, Canada, Foley, Hamilton, Mobile, New Orleans, and even France and Germany are listening in right now tonight.
That is wow.
Pretty cool.
Thank you guys for listening, and thank you guys for being here. Oh, man. That makes me nervous, but so cool. I feel cool at the same time.
No pressure.
Dang. All right, let's see here. Let me adjust this mic real quick. There we go. This one I'm going to do is called "Crying So Blue." My friend Daniel wrote this song, and he wrote it in a girl's perspective. So I'm gonna play this one. Daniel Brooks, look him up. He's with Pell Avenue, along with my husband Robbie Sellers. Oh wait, I need that. Sky grows dark. There's a storm rolling in. This road is still winding. Tell me, when will it end? When the water's got rough cold wind blew in. You didn't stand fast, you just caved right on in. I'm tired of crying, crying so blue. I'm tired of crying, crying over you. I'm tired of crying, crying so blue. I'm tired of crying, crying over you. Feel like a stranger, I don't know anymore. So she took it through when she walked out the door. I picked myself up and I keep moving on. You were so jealous of that boy in my song. I'm tired of crying, crying so blue. I'm tired of crying, crying over you. I'm tired of crying, crying so blue. I'm tired of crying, crying over you. A brand new beginning for the stone-hearted girl. So I'm tired of crying, crying so blue. I'm tired of crying, crying so blue. I'm tired of crying, crying over you. I'm tired of crying, crying so blue. I'm tired of crying, crying over you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, my friend Daniel Brooks wrote that tune. I believe he had a duo with a girl who was super cool, a good friend of his, and I believe she had a jealous boyfriend, and so he wrote that for her. Oh man. All right, this is a fun little song. I wrote this a few years back. I was had one too many cold ones on the beach, and wrote this song about fishing. My dad taught me how to fish as a young girl, and this one's called Fishing. I hope I can remember it. We'll see. Good thing I'm not drunk, though. Well, I can't be, but anyway, here we go. I'll stop. Me with my daddy, fishing in the deep blue sea. Caught us up redfishing, the rest was history. And my daddy said, Betty, we knew what that meant. Me with my daddy, fishing in the deep blue sea. Now my daddy made his living all selling that Alabama pine. When the weekend rolled around, he had bait on the line. Now I was maybe 7, and when he was 5, we could reel in redfish, oh, faster than a beat on time. We stay out all day, go gigging late at night. We'd haul in a mess of fish, and then we'd fry. Now there's nothing better, going fishing on the Gulf late at night. Me with my daddy, going fishing in the deep blue sea. Caught a silver redfish, and the rest was history. Oh, my daddy said, "Betty, we knew what that meant." Me with my daddy, fishing in the deep blue sea, fishing in the deep blue sea, fishing in the deep blue sea. Thank you. It's just one of those silly, silly songs that came out one day on the beach. But we did do a lot of fishing, my brother and I and my dad. I think my first fish I ever caught was a big redfish. Scared the living daylights out of me. Because my dad had this little bitty boat, and we were like way out, like further than we were supposed to, and the waves were like rolling. I was like, oh, Jesus is going to swallow us. But it didn't. We were good. We made it. All right. Let's see. I got a few more for you. This one's called Driftwood. I wrote this at a songwriters group we used to do back in Fairhope, Alabama. We would all draw numbers and branch off together, and we'd have to write a song and then come back and kind of talk about it. It was a really neat little group we had. But my husband and I, the 2 times that we went, we both drew the same number. So we wrote this one together. It's called Driftwood. Take a walk down by the creek. I need to feel the mud on my feet. See you lying there and I pick you up. Look you over and I begin to wonder where all of you traveled in this lifetime. And I wonder if I'll ever see all the places you have been. You have been. Take me with you, we'll float on through down the river, and we'll see what's true. And I wonder if our little piece of driftwood could float. And then I close my eyes, dream of all the places we could go, where we could go. But for now, well, I'll just dream of you. Toss you in, watch as the river flow, and I wonder if our little piece driftwood dream of all the places we could go. We could go where we could go. Take a walk down by the creek. I need to feel the mud on my feet. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, there was a piece of driftwood on my friend's wall, and that's where the inspiration for the song came from. I try to write about nature. I love nature. I seem to write better when I'm outdoors. I think we all kind of connect with nature. I mean, it's just, how could you not? Let's see here. Anybody got any questions or anything? Anybody want to pick my brain? Oh, let's see. Yep, 6 months. We did. We did. It's amazing. We started playing together this past summer, and there was a huge connection between the three of us, Lauren Spring, Melissa Bowman, and myself. And, we all write, and when we got together, it was just like this powerhouse. I mean, the harmonies, the feeling of friendship. I mean, it's awesome playing and singing with them. And stuff that we've written together. I mean, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a great album, and we hope to do a lot with it. But those ladies are really talented, and I feel pretty special to be a part of it. And I can't forget my girl Katrina Cobb. She plays the upright bass with us, and adding her to the group made it even better. So be looking out for us. There's some good things to come. Oh man. Well, we haven't booked any shows here lately because we're going to be recording in Muscle Shoals, I believe in April. So we're trying to just get together and write as much as we can and really polish our originals that we have. So I don't think we have anything coming up till after we record and after the album is out. But if anybody wants to look us up, check us out. We have a website, thecrickets.com, and we spell crickets with a K. And the story behind that name, there was a girl whose nickname was Cricket, and she passed away from breast cancer at 22. And her mom started the fund, and a couple people from Franklin County helped. But they do a run every year and raise money for breast cancer for women to get mammograms that don't have insurance. So it's a great thing, and I think the Sacred Hearts are involved with it too, I believe, in the area. So that's been really, really special. And actually, when we get done with our album, the sales, every dollar from every album sold goes towards that fund. So it's pretty awesome. Thank you. Thank you. We love our ladies, so we got to keep them here. We need all the research we can. Means a lot. What? Yes, save the tatas. Thank you, whoever said that. That is so true. We need those. Early detection is where it's at, for sure. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Let's see here. Cool, we got time for one more. Okay. All right. Trying to think of what I should play. Do you have any requests, Mom? Does anybody else have a request? I've played pretty much all my originals I've written. I have some more I've written, but they're not finished, and that would scare y'all. So I'm not. I knew y'all were gonna ask me that today for some odd reason, and I can't think of one, but let me see. What do you think, Mom? What's your favorite one you like to hear me sing? It's bad when you're put on the spot. I know. I'll do this one. This is a let's see. Dolly Parton and Norah Jones covered this song, but it's called "Creepin' In." It's one of my favorite ones to do. There's a big old hole going right through the soul, this old shoe. And the water on the ground ain't got no place left is found. Only got one thing left to do. Creep on in, creep on in. Hell, once it has begun, won't stop until it's done. Sneaking in. There's a silver moon, came just a little too soon. Off me to bed, it shines bright above my bed, and the shadows overhead won't let me sleep if it is there. Creep on in, creep on in. Hell, once it has begun, won't stop until it's done. Sneaking in. Ah! Yeah. Yep. There's a big old hole going right through my soul. Ain't nothing new, so as long as you're around, ain't got no place left you found. Only got one thing left to do. Creep on in, creep on in. Hell, once it has begun, won't stop until it's done. Sneaking in, creeping in, sneaking in, creeping in. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for creeping on in with me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was such a pleasure to get to watch you and hear all your amazing stories, Emily.
Thank you, guys.
All right, guys. And that does wrap up another Thursday night local vocal here at 38 Songwriter Radio. Thank you so much, Miss Emily, for serenading us this evening and giving us the stories behind your music. And these awesome Lego heads you guys see spread throughout the studio here is just a way you can show how you can appreciate our artist here this evening. So we do appreciate you for coming out and supporting local music, and we will see you next Thursday. Yeah.
38 Songwriter Radio showcases the local talent of the Emerald Coast of Florida. So what you waiting for? Musical goodness to leave you in awe. Check out the site for so much more. 38 Songwriterradio.com. One love, you know. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 38 Songwriter Radio. Musical talent right from the Emerald